My name is Almaic, and I'm an artist. The thing that inspired me the most to open up this business is the fact that, well, one, I could really work for myself and have an entrepreneurship, I guess, state of mind that I can build off of through my art. I didn't really think about screen printing being an art. I think that evolved, that idea of the craft was so beautiful, and the shock of when I screen print something and that ink goes through the screen, and then the graphic comes through, like it comes to life. I think I fell in love with that, and that's what really inspired me to push for opening up a shop to do that. When I opened up the shop, I really wanted to do a really open source to the public. 90% of screen printing businesses and things like that are in an industrial area, or they're usually hidden from the public. You know, I'm the type of person that likes to explore the process. I'm infatuated with the process, not just the end product. And I wanted to show that off. When somebody comes into my shop, I want them to be able to see every aspect of how their shirt is gonna come to life. From the minute somebody walks in the door and says, hey, you know, I want to make, let's say, 50 shirts, but I want this logo on it, and I want the tags printed. Say, cool, we need your graphic in some kind of Illustrator format or something like that. If you don't have one, we can create it for you. So we also offer a graphic design service here at the shop. And then churn behind me, here we got the press. It's just showcase, like, oh, that's the thing that's gonna make my shirts, so people are automatically like, seeing a part of the process and they like it. From that process, we take their graphics, or the graphics that we provide them, print a film, make a screen, and then eventually that screen comes back and hooks up to this press, and then we load up the shirts, print the shirts, and we get it done for them. I really got into the screen printing thing because I wanted to do my own brand. I mean, maybe like when I just got into college back in 2004. And back then the brand was called Elusive, because that's almost how I felt about myself, coming from Iraq and then growing up in America. I struggled with it throughout my life, and to a point I'm still struggling with it, but so I think that's really important, and that's what I really want to do with Almaic, is really kind of explore and push forward ideas that, in graphics that, one, tie into my heritage, two, kind of bring forward these pay homage to the people that really gave birth to certain sciences and the philosophies and the mathematics and all these things, but also intertwine them, with modern day things. Like, I'm huge into hip hop because I grew up here, So it's like, how can I take a lyric, intertwine it with something that's from my heritage, and still make it cool and popular. So again, that's a struggle in itself to, again, kind of bridge the two. But a lot of times it's already there, I just gotta find it. Almaic, the word, comes from Aramaic, is an ancient language that basically gave birth to Arabic. And I think language is the most powerful thing that ties all humanity, no matter where you are, where you're from. And then Al comes from Albayati. So I kind of put the two together. Again, the idea of combining two things in my graphics and so forth. So instead of writing a book, I do this series called The Graphic Novelty, which is basically once a month I drop a t-shirt that has some kind of social interpretation of something that I've discovered or have just now found out about to basically put forward. And it's, again, my interpretation of how I view that. We don't know where we're going until we know where we're from, and that's always a balance. So that's Almaic. I'm Almaic, and I'm a craftsman and an artist.